we go.
Yes, go.
After 7
Chat, you're the
minutes
best.
of
Keep it
grueling
up.
solo
Over.
practice, I feel like a champion in my own head. But as I look at the screen, I realize that knowing the path and walking the path are two different things. This is where the theory ends and the real execution begins. I'm still here alone, but the stakes feel higher now. I'm entering the most advanced version of this map. There's no one to bump into me, no one to distract me. It's just me against the clock and my own muscle memory. If I fail now, it means my training wasn't enough. The silence of the solo mode is actually deafening. It puts all the pressure on your thumbs. I can feel the sweat on my palms. I start the run and immediately I notice the difference. My movements are fluid. I'm not just playing anymore, I'm executing a sequence I've practiced 100
look at them
times.
go!
This
Oh
is
no,
what
the
it
red
feels
guy
like
fell!
when skill
Yes, keep jumping,
starts to
Purple!
take over luck. The hardest part about playing alone is that you're chasing perfection. When you're in a crowd, you just need to be faster than the guy next to you. But here, you have to be better than your last mistake. I reached the section with the rotating hammers, the part that used to be my nightmare. In the past, I would panic and just jump blindly. But now, my brain is analyzing the rhythm. I'm counting the beats. 1, 2, jump. 1, 2, slide. It's like a dance. I'm navigating through obstacles that used to stop me for minutes, and I'm clearing them in seconds. This is the flow state, when you stop fighting the game and start moving with it. I realized that most players fail
let's
because
go.
they fight the
Yes,
physics,
jump it.
while
Keep
I've
going.
learned to embrace them.
Almost there.
Every jump is calculated. Every turn is deliberate. I am no longer a victim of the map. I am the master of it. I'm approaching the final stretch. This is the part of the video where everything I've done for the last 11 minutes comes down to one single leap. The platforms are moving faster now, and the gaps are wider. My heart rate is up. Even though I'm alone in this room, the tension is real. I reached that 99% mark, the spot where I fell and almost gave up earlier. My instinct tells me to rush, to get it over with. But then I remember my own advice. Impatience is the enemy. I stop. I wait for one full rotation of the platform. My eyes are locked on the edge. I take a deep breath. 3, 2, 1, jump. I hit the dive button at the exact peak of my arc and landed. I didn't just pass it, I nailed it perfectly. The feeling of satisfaction is overwhelming. It's not just about reaching the finish line, it's about knowing that I conquered a challenge that used to break me. Looking back at that run, the difference is night and day. Before this 12-minute session, I was just a casual player hoping for the best. Now I have a system. The biggest takeaway, isolation is the best teacher. By removing the distraction of other players, I was able to diagnose my own weaknesses. I realized that my camera work was my biggest flaw. Once I fixed that, the obstacles became twice as easy. This experience taught me that in gaming, as in life, preparation is everything. People see a pro making a jump and think it's just talent. No, it's 10 minutes, 10 hours, or 10 days of falling down in solo mode until you can't get it wrong. I've proven to myself today that I don't need a crowd to prove I'm getting better. The timer and the finish line are the only witnesses I need. So, there you have it. We've gone from a total beginner thinking this was a simple clone to mastering one of the hardest solo maps in the game, all in just 12 minutes. This journey wasn't about winning a trophy, it was about the evolution of skill. I hope this video motivates you to hop into training mode and face your own 99% moments. Don't be afraid to fall. Just make sure you learn something before you hit the ground. What's the hardest map you've ever tried to solo? Let me know in the comments and maybe I'll tackle it in the next video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into solo mastery, hit that like button and subscribe for more skill-based content. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!
When I first saw this game, I thought it was just another Stumble Guys clone. Colorful characters, simple obstacles, how hard could it be? But the moment I stepped into training mode alone, I realized how wrong I was. This isn't just for fun, it's a brutal testing ground that pushes you to your limits. In this mode, there's no chaos to blame, no opponents pushing you from behind. It's just you and the course. If you fall, you can't point fingers at anyone else. It's your timing, your mistake. In this video, I'm gonna show you how I conquered my own limits. You'll see how my skills fundamentally transformed after just 10 minutes of intense practice. Is it really as easy as it looks? Stay tuned until the end to find out. Let's get into it. Most players jump straight into online matches the second they download a game. The result? They get eliminated in the first round and lose interest immediately. I took a different path. Why? Because to win the war, you first have to master your weapon. I made a strategic decision to enter an empty map, the training mode. My goal was simple: study every corner of the map, burn the mechanics into my muscle memory, and truly feel the game's physics. On an empty map, you have the freedom to fail without judgment. While everyone else rushes into battle unprepared, I wanted to sharpen my blade first. How do the physics work? How much momentum do you get after a jump? I realized there's no point in competing online until I understood these basics. True mastery is built in silence, where no one is watching. Looking at the first few obstacles, I literally laughed. Oh, this is a piece of cake, I thought. You just run and jump, right? Wrong. My confidence was shattered at the very first step. It's an illusion. The game gives you a false sense of security and then trips you up exactly when it matters most. If you're off by a millisecond or jump a split second too early, that's it, you're down. I fell repeatedly at the most basic spots. My "I can beat this in a second" attitude vanished instantly. I realized the game's main trick, it wants you to rush you. You want to go fast, your nerves start to kick in, and the game preys on that impatience. Every time I fell, I had to tell myself, stay calm. This is about precision, not force. In those first 5 minutes, I learned one thing. What you see with your eyes and what you execute with your hands are two different worlds. Repeating the same obstacle 10 times, 20 times. From the outside, it might look boring, but in reality, this is pure evolution. Every time I fell, I was recording the timing in my brain. How should I angle the camera? Should I jump right at the edge of the platform or slightly earlier? These decisions are made in hundredths of a second. Slowly but surely, my fingers started to listen. My reaction time sharpened. I reached a level where I could choose the right direction automatically without even thinking. Training isn't tedious work. It's the process of becoming one with your character. I learned to measure distance by rotating the camera.
All right, let's
This is
go.
how real skill
Yes,
is
jump
forged.
it. Keep going.
Jumps that seemed
Woo, almost
impossible
there.
at first became second nature. This is the reward of repetitive discipline. And then the real drama began. Moving platforms, rotating obstacles, and the final jump. I was 99% of the way to the finish line. My heart was pounding. Just one last leap, and I fell back to the start. If you could have seen the frustration inside me at that moment, you want to throw your phone, you want to delete the game. But this is exactly the moment where the game tests your psychology. If you let anger take over, you'll just fail again. I took a deep breath and tried to stay composed. This isn't just about finger movements, it's a test of character. I made dozens of attempts just to conquer that one difficult spot. Every failure could have broken me, but I took it as a lesson. When I finally cleared that obstacle, the feeling was undescribable. After this 10-minute marathon, I came to a very important conclusion. This game isn't just about fast reflexes. It's a symbiosis of timing and control. If you know how to use the camera correctly, that's 50% of the victory. Most people ignore this, but the right angle is key to a perfect jump. Secondly, I noticed that not rushing is a huge advantage. You feel like the game is constantly chasing you, but in reality, you have time. You just need to value it properly. This game taught me more than just skill. It taught me patience. If you feel your character's physics and catch the rhythm of the map, nothing can stop you. This isn't digital chaos. It's the result of precise calculation and cold-blooded focus. If you want to get good at this game, listen to my advice. Don't rush straight into online play. Pick one map and don't leave until you've mastered it completely. Specifically, practice the areas that make you fall most often. Get to the point where you can pass that spot 10 times in a row without falling. After every fall, pause and analyze. Why did I fall? Did I press it too early, or was my direction off? Don't aim for speed. Aim for consistency first. Only a player who can win consistently becomes a true champion. Training mode is your secret weapon. While everyone else is falling victim to the chaos in online matches, you'll have already prepared yourself at a professional level. Let's compare this to Stumble Guys. Over there, it's mostly chaos and a lot depends on luck. Someone might push you, someone might block your path. But here, especially in solo mode, pure mechanics do the talking. There's no room for luck, only your skill plays a role. This game truly reveals your potential. You're responsible for every single move. If you can clear a map in this solo mode, no one will be able to stop you when you jump into an online match, because you've already faced the difficulty head on. Stumble Guys is great for fun, but for a real skill test, this game is in a league of its own. This is where you grow as a player. Honestly, I thought this game would be an easy pastime, but after 10 minutes of intense training, I realized one thing. Preparation changes everything. I'm now ready to hit the online arena and battle real opponents. What do you think? Do you jump straight into online matches, or do you sharpen your skills in training first? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. In the next video, I'll be taking these skills into a live online match. You don't want to miss that.
Yes,
See you guys.
jump it. Keep going. Woo! Almost there.